So our group's case study was atheists who found God. The case study did not demonstrate particular spirituality. So we decided to relate it to Dominican spirituality, as it encompasses Christian values through its pillar system and connects with the community.
The Dominican spirituality originated in the 13th century CE by a Spanish priest by the name of Dominic de Guzman, who encountered the Kappa heresy, a group which believed there was no good left in the physical world and denied the incarnation of Christ. Guzman and the 16 other preachers went around France spreading the gospel to try and teach Christian lessons. And when they encountered this heresy, they founded the Dominican spirituality when they taught them of the gospel.
When it comes to prayer forms, prayer is simply talking to God. Just as there is many ways of conversing with a friend, so too there are various ways in which we pray. So the first element of the Dominican prayer forms is to combine the body, mind, and spirit. This derives from the way Saint Dominic would place his body on the ground as an act of penance and raise his arms to heaven when prayer. The second element of the Dominican prayer is Eucharistic. The rhythm of the liturgical chants express the static love in great Eucharistic prayer of Jesus. The third Dominican element is contemplative prayer. Contemplative prayer is believed to be helpful as it's designed to help people remember that everyone is called to be contemplative.
The Dominican spirituality has strong central beliefs, which they call pillars.
Life in the Dominican spirituality is divided into 4 separate pillars. These pillars consist of prayer, study, preaching, and community. And all of these areas must be lived in the most faithful and rich way in order for holy preaching to be accomplished. Of the first 4 pillars in the Dominican spirituality is prayer. Prayer is integral to the Dominican spirituality in practicing our knowledge and meditating within our own spirituality to be instilled with God and our beliefs. Within this pillar of prayer, it involves reading of teachings, our meditation, and reading of literature.
The second pillar of Dominican spirituality is the pillar of common life. For Dominicans, the basic idea of community is not just people living together under one roof. Rather, community living is about the willingness to share our lives with one another. Dominicans, the communal dimension of religious life is a challenge to be of one mind and one heart in God. Dominicans believe that just as one cannot love others without first loving God, so too one cannot truly love God without loving others. The pillar teaches that God is revealed through the people we encounter daily.
The third pillar is the pillar of study. For Dominicans, the purpose of study is to assist one's neighbor. Dominicans readily incorporated what we now consider the new technique of experimental learning into the way they study. We can see this in the work of St. Albert the Great, who built the foundations of scholastic philosophy and systematic theology, as well as writing more than 30 volumes on the natural sciences. Study may impact one person, a local community, or the global community. Study is always undertaken with a sense of the living gospel through service to others. Dominicans today serve as lawyers, nurses, doctors, administrators, educators, biologists, and all other kinds of jobs that benefit the greater community of the earth. Study is the third pillar and is important to our purpose as Christians.
Members of the Dominican order are committed to preaching the word of God and to be living by word and by encouraging all to incorporate gospel values into their everyday life. Preaching involves examining and re-envisioning the gospel message in particular situations, encouraging a response through proclamation, and working effect change. Dominicans preach in a variety of ways in more than 92 countries around the world. The 4 branches, friars, sisters, nuns, and lay Dominicans, work in campuses and parishes.